This is a Full Circle Podcast Show production. Crime.
Let's get it together.
Education.
Let's get it together.
Marriage.
Let's get it together.
Politics.
Let's get it together. Full circle.
Poverty.
Let's get it together.
Race.
Let's get it together. Full circle.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Full Circle Podcast Show, episode number 54. I am Darryl E. McCullough, the same poet, and as always, I am joined by the songstress, Carmen L. Miller. How are you, Carmen?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm blessed.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
I'm blessed.
You're supposed to say, and highly favored.
Wow. Also, the fitness guru is here, Erica D. White. How are you, Erica?
I am doing awesome. I'm blessed.
Why,
I was like, we all blessed.
I'm blessed
All right.
You're not supposed to say it like that. You're supposed to say it like very arrogant. I'm blessed.
and highly favored.
Wow.
Yeah, well, you got to say it all in one. Blessed and highly favored.
Man, you know what? It is
Y'all
so
not sending
it
me
is
to
so
hell.
cold. But today was kind of like a heat wave
really
today.
good.
No, it was not.
I
Say
turned
what?
I turned my thermostat up to 69 today.
What was
Why
it?
would you turn it up?
It was 67. I told you. I told you on
Would
the
you
last
turn it up
show.
when it got warmer?
I don't understand.
Last night was cold. We had was it the day before? It was like 8 degrees or
How
something.
about
Today was a
every
heat
day
wave.
has been cold.
Until
Today
it's
was
70
cold.
degrees, it's cold.
85
Wow.
and sunny for me,
Yes,
okay?
thank you.
Y'all know where y'all live.
See,
I'm
you
from
know.
the Mandingo tribe.
Wow.
I'm used to this weather.
Oh my goodness. So let's get into another fun-filled and exciting show from the perspective of a liberal, conservative, independent state of mind. Today's topic to discuss is lingerie or naked was hot in 2018.
I don't know how that came up, but okay.
Yeah, it's one mystery. As always, we should have some interesting guests to call in
Yes.
today. We don't have a guest in the studio, but we're going to have some interesting call-ins on the topic, and maybe even one from the store manager of, how do you say this?
Sorellas?
Sorellas.
Sorellas? I see.
Oh,
I don't.
what's
I don't
that?
frequent those stores.
What is that?
But somebody on this panel is very familiar with.
It says here that they specialize in lingerie and adult toys.
And Darryl said swings.
Oh, alrighty.
Is that what you and Karen into swing?
I told you that in confidence.
Do you or Karen use a swing?
I can't tell. I cannot.
Not Karen.
Wow. Okay, so
Does your wife listen to the show?
before,
Okay.
before we get into any of that, we want to thank everybody for your shout outs and for listening to our episodes with your friends and family. Also for liking our Facebook page and subscribing to us on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, and our YouTube channel. Also, we want to welcome not only the Roundtable podcast to the Full Circle Podcast Network, but also 2 on 1 with Tina and LJ. Okay. We've got Three Kings, who is a sponsor. They do the Roundtable Podcast show. Three Kings Clothing and Apparel is a company that specializes in quality clothing with a connection to pop culture. I am rocking their Basquiat shirt.
And don't forget,
Sweet.
they are the maker of the Medium. Medium in the house.
www.threekingsclothing.com or find them on Facebook at Three Kings Clothing and like their page. Don't forget to be on the lookout for their new show, Roundtable Podcast.
And did you know that if you listen to our podcast,
Is everybody's phone on vibrate, please?
Gosh.
See there, here we go.
I know, gosh. Well, let me say that was just because they were sending me a text to remind you that you have to request this medium. You can't find that online. You have to request that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Also, we want to make sure that you know that we have more sponsors for sponsorship slots for our show and for the others. If you'd like to be a sponsor, please contact us at fullcirclepodcastshow@gmail.com. So,
Yeah.
what's going on in the world, y'all?
Well, let's talk about last podcast.
Okay.
As we always do, entrepreneur friends and business. Ken at work.
did have a
I thought that
comment.
was a great show.
Did you see one of our? We had someone left us a comment, Hope Mitchell, And she said that it can. You just have to set up the right parameters for friends. So we did actually have a
Absolutely.
listener do that, but I would say still, yeah.
Be sure to comment on the shows. If you like what you're hearing, we want to interact with you guys. So definitely.
Wow. So I'm happy with that show. I actually, if you haven't had a chance, please go back and listen to that show. It's very informative, great information for entrepreneurs and, up and coming business people looking to get into business with their friends. As far as I'm concerned, don't do it. But,
Okay.
Somebody hurt Darryl as a child.
Wow. You know what? But before we get into politics, as we did on the last show, Carmen's new segment, Carmen's Clean Slate.
You know what's funny? On the piece of paper, it's actually a clean
It's
slate.
clean.
Wow.
It's actually clean.
Well-
There's nothing there.
What I was gonna say, my
fill it in.
inspirational moment for today, we're talking about manifesting your mindset, both consciously and subconsciously. One of the things that people always ask is, how do you get from point A to point B when it comes to success? It always starts with the dream. It always starts with that can-do spirit. So whatever you believe that you can do, you can do.
Yes.
You have everything within you to make yourself successful. It's all about making sure that you believe it. I mean, if you would have asked me 2-3 years ago, would I be sitting here with a successful podcast? Would Darryl be creating a network of shows? This is the kind of thing that you can do with the small spark of a dream and also the belief and determination to make it happen. But the thing is, you have to train yourself to believe. It doesn't just come automatically. That means you tell yourself every single day, you write it down, you focus on it and become single-minded when it comes to what it is until it's planted in your spirit. Manifest your mindset. Clean slate.
Love it. Beautiful.
But if
Beautiful.
you're ugly, don't believe you beautiful.
See, don't do that.
No, Carmen, you need to tell the truth.
You know
when you get
what?
tonight.
You
Now,
know
if you
what?
ugly,
You
now,
know
if you look in the
what?
mirror, believe what you see. I mean, Carmen, we got
You know
Carmen's
what?
key slate now.
I'm gonna tell you now. Now they do have surgery and all types of. Hey, it can happen.
We want all the ugly people to know. Don't believe the hype.
I can't with you. I swear. Oh man, we're gonna get into
Are
politics?
we going into politics?
Yeah, no, I'm
Or
just
entertainment?
getting the callers lined up. Yeah, we're going to go with our normal schedule.
All
Oh,
right.
we are.
Well,
Yeah.
Are you
but,
ready?
But we just got to tighten it up,
Well, I will be very brief.
Are you a girther? I just want to ask, are you a girther?
I do not believe there are 100,000 cartoon doctors that I believe more than I believe Ronnie Jackson right now.
I believe
so
Dr. Dre.
I believe Dr. Seuss. Okay, so what we're talking about is the president was giving a quote unquote clean bill of health by Dr. Ronnie Jackson, who initially
Sorry, Mr. Jackson.
apparently spelled his name with the IE. The day before he spelled it with a Y. I don't know what that's about. They're forging documents at the White House again. Anyway,
It's Roni.
they said that that dude that occupies the executive branch of the White House, they said that he weighs 239 pounds.
And did you know you can grow an inch at 71 years old?
And he's 6'3".
Yeah,
If he is, I weigh
I thought he
115.
was 6'4" now. Isn't he 6'4"?
If he weighs 239, I weigh 115, and I am in fact a supermodel. That's not a thing. Let's go with the government shutdown today. If they don't quit playing, the government could actually shut down. There's a vote on the floor right now of the Senate. The House actually passed a bill that kicks the can down the road 30 days, and we're running on borrowed time. This means that every single branch of government would be shut down in terms of funding because they don't have a budget. What they're trying to do, what the GOP is trying to do, is lay this at the feet of the Democrats who do not want to cooperate when it comes to pitting CHIP against DACA. That pits children, the funding for children and their indigents against immigrants, and allowing the DACA route to citizenship. So right now it's at a stalemate, and I hope they get their act together, because here's the thing: when you have a majority in the House and the Senate and you occupy the executive branch, there is nobody's fault for things not happening but yours. So GOP, this is on your doorstep.
That's right.
Okay, and then let's see. Bannon is cooperating. That's my stuff.
I just want to go back to just real quick. It's that the most funniest part, because I just love this girther movement. I love this girther movement.
It's hilarious.
Is that when he said that, how does a man at 71 eat Burger King, no, McDonald's and KFC every day, and he's still healthy? And he said it must be the genes.
Oh no! Well, here's the thing. He's been on medication for cholesterol, and Dr. Sanjay Gupta from CNN was able to get Ronnie Jackson. I'm not gonna call him a doctor. I don't care what his pedigree is. They got Ronnie to admit that he does in fact have heart disease. That's not healthy. I'm just gonna say it. And however you want to take that, like I said, I believe Dr. Heathcliff Constable before I believe Ronnie Jackson. I believe Dr. Seuss, Dr. Dre, Dr. Octopus, Dr. Doom.
Shit, I even believe Darryl.
Man,
You know,
I believe Dr. BJ Honey.
Darryl, what do you have to say about your fat president? What do you have to say about your president?
I'm actually, we try to keep the language to a minimum here, but there was something that he said that offended a lot of people.
Oh, I wasn't even gonna go there. Oh, honey. He called Haiti. I'll say it. I'll say it for you because this incensed
I want
me.
Darryl to say it. What did he say, Darryl?
He called Haiti, Africa, and El Salvador shithole countries. That's what he said.
Not cool. Not something that
Shithole countries.
a president should say.
As opposed to Norway. And the whole thing that really pisses me off about this situation is, and like I said, I tried to avoid it, but you want to play, and we normally go into this, but they want to play like this is not racist. It's blatantly racist.
I wouldn't say it's racist.
Oh, why wouldn't you?
But
No.
it's a classification.
I want to hear this.
Darryl, you cannot.
Why would that not be racist when you're pitting it against a country like Norway,
which is 99% white? I mean,
no, talk to me. How is that not racist?
If you said Detroit was that type of
Detroit,
type of language,
if you said Detroit
that
was
wouldn't mean it's racist.
If you
it's
said
just,
Detroit was a shithole, I would fight you. I'm not playing.
I didn't say that it was.
I know there's a problem with a lot of things that go on in Detroit, but that's my hometown, and I
right.
will fight you.
And you could say that about Cleveland, where I'm from. But I wouldn't look at that as being racist.
Darryl, anytime.
As opposed to, hold on, let me go there. As opposed to what? If I pit that against somewhere like a Shreveport, Connecticut, not Shreveport, but Hyannisport, Connecticut.
Martha's Vineyard.
Hello?
I get what you're saying.
No.
And I respect what you're saying.
The thing is, you cannot he was using stereotypical language for a whole nation of people that is primarily a continent and a nation of Haiti that was primarily made up of people of color. And Haiti is a proud nation of freed slaves. And the thing is with that, if you know, the Dominican Republic's on one side and Haiti is on the other. And the history of that is that one side, what do you call it, with the Indians and that, so they are the lighter people and they have nothing to do with the Haitian people. So they're on the poor side of the island. They throw their garbage over there. These people are surviving even though they are looked down at and constantly treated wrong. They come to this country and they are
doctors, they're lawyers.
They're not. And people from Africa, when they come here, let's recognize that they come here, they get jobs right away, and they go and get degrees.
I get that.
So when you then infer that everyone coming there because their skin is darker,
that they're not
comes
contributing
from a shithole country,
or they're not contributing to this society. They absolutely are. As a matter of fact, the rate of college graduation for Haitians is higher than that
and
per
you know why?
capita,
And do you know why that is?
Than white Americans.
Because when you talk to people from African nations and you talk to people from Haiti, because they respect the education and they take this opportunity to come here and make a better life for themselves. So serious. So when you say they're from a shithole country, they're not. They were born where they were born, and they're working harder to be a part of America, this American dream. So to say that is very racist.
It's insulting and it's racist. The other side of that is you look at a continent like Africa. You have some of the richest countries in the world in Africa.
They certainly want their diamonds. I was going to read one of Donald tweet for you here.
Oh God.
He has so many.
I can't. I promise I can't.
But my one of my favorite ones were when is it Padron? That's the name. Is not Patron. His Secretary of State. What's that guy's name? The military Kelly.
Oh yeah.
Kelly went over there and said that he had changed his mind on Fox News, which was very funny. And then Donald Trump said, "The wall is the wall. It's never changed or evolved from the first day I conceived it. Parts will be of necessity, see-through, see-through wall, so you can see over there and tell the Mexicans, hey, you're not coming here." So I don't know why we need a see-through wall. The see-through, and it was never intended to be built in areas where there's natural protection, such as mountains. I never heard him say that, but the most important part is he said, guess who's still going to pay for it?
Oh, no.
Mexico is still going to pay for this see-through wall.
That's not a thing.
But the thing is that I was really surprised that General Kelly was allowed to stay his position, because anytime you change anything that Donald Trump has said, you are removed. So
I honestly believe that General Kelly is his babysitter, his caretaker. I can't deal.
So, and I want to let you guys know that Omarosa did call the White House, and they played a song for her.
What was that?
Hit the road, Jack.
No, I heard she's got, I don't know. I mean, I can't go off of what I don't know what's true, but I did hear that she's got something up on them. Like she recorded something. I don't know. It's all
she called,
speculation.
Well, here's the other side. Okay, so I'm going to be balanced here. Now they're saying that there's some sort of Obamagate, that when it comes to some tapes that are, not tapes, but a memo, a 4-page memo that's floating around the Senate. And there was a big deal this morning on Twitter about releasing the memo. Let me say this. If there is such a memo, or if there ever was such a memo, do you honestly think that the GOP ever would have sat on it for any length of time? I'm gonna put a pin in that and call it a straight up, flat out lie.
Wow. Well, our just briefly, our when people see me texting here, that's what you got to do when you have call-in guests for a podcast, especially when you're running a little late. So all of our guests are cool. Everything is fine. Wow. As long as we move into the entertainment in about 2 minutes, I think we'll be okay.
Well, I want to say something in entertainment before we get started. I want to say
2
congratulations.
minutes. There goes the 2 minutes. But
I want to say congratulations. You guys will love this, to Aquaman and Lisa Bonet. She is no longer a baby mama after 12 years. They are married, and
so she is. Is she taking his last name? Is she gonna be Lisa Moma?
I would. That man.
Let me tell you.
She got 2 kids already, so she's. You know what? I'm gonna give it. Lisa Bonet is the GOAT now.
Let me tell you, Lenny Kravitz to Jason Momoa. Hey, we're not worthy.
Yes,
we are not worthy.
And she makes.
She kind of looked like an old Chinese lady to me. But I used to
you
have a
are
crush
crazy.
on her. I had a crush on her back in the day.
She is absolutely beautiful.
Okay.
And so you guys, you got to give. I mean, now
I'll give props where they
But
do.
let me tell you, regular women out there, y'all can't do Lisa Bonet.
What?
Okay, right.
Wow.
Right. So Lisa, I don't want other women out there, if you've been waiting to not be a baby mama for 12 years, unless your man look like that.
Okay.
Unless your man is Aquaman.
Right. You know, I wouldn't suggest you stick around.
Right. You wouldn't say that at all, right?
But sometimes, hey, sometimes you just got to hang in there.
That's right.
Wow.
If it's Jason Momoa, you just got to hang in there, girl.
Like he eventually gonna put a ring on it.
Let me tell you something. I wouldn't leave Jason Momoa if I was 100-year-old baby mama. You understand me?
And you know, I don't even like eyebrows like that, but somebody his eyebrows.
Ooh,
I did get a chance to check out Black Mirror.
Did you like
well,
it?
you know what? We got to do our sponsors, and our call-in's going to call in probably like 2 minutes.
Okay, so here we go.
Cut it off. I'll fill you in later.
Hold on. Okay, before we get all the way in, we have to say thank you to our sponsor.
Where's he at? We see him over there. What's up,
Eric Sills. Marmite Records, the label and produced and owned by Eric Sills. Stone Soup Recording Studios here in Maumee, Ohio. So any singers looking to record in a world-class studio, please visit www.stonesouprec.com or check him out on Facebook at Stone Soup Recording Studios and like the page. I just have to say, this is the flyest studio in town.
Absolutely.
That's right.
That's why everybody coming here to do shows.
And he only kept his baby mama for 12 days. And he married her. 12 days and she was married.
Oh, Lord.
Caller on. Caller, if you could hold on, we're just going to go through the entertainment real quick. Can you give me 3 minutes? Can you just hold?
Sure.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me on.
Hey, great.
Hey.
Carmen, you can help me
All
out
right.
because this is our generation. Sadly,
I
we have
can't
to
help?
report. Well, I don't know if you were born. I think you were an arm baby when this happened.
Probably.
When this group was out.
Oh my God.
Sadly, we have to report the death of Dolores O. Did you see this, Carmen?
Yeah, Dolores O'Riordan.
She is the lead singer of the
Irish rock band The Cranberries.
right.
She died at the age of 46.
She was in Europe kicking it.
She was the singer that made Linger. She was the singer that made all the TV shows in the 90s, like Melrose Place and 90210, like the best thing to watch because it was a soundtrack.
Zombie, the song Zombie.
Zombie was amazing.
That-
Can
Yep.
you guys? What is
Wow.
this? Can you hum it?
You remember Linger? Did you have to go and linger? You got me wrapped around your.
I don't know that. It's a girl song. I don't know it.
It's a girl. Oh.
But I used to love that song. Seriously, tell you the truth. Okay. Also, I see Aziz Ansari is sorry because of something that he did with some kind of accusations for sexual harassment.
Okay, so we've got the Me Too movement, and the Me Too movement is the sexual harassment movement where women and people who have been sexually harassed are empowered.
And Terry Crews.
To tell their stories.
Women and Terry Crews.
And well, there was the guy that got harassed by Kevin Spacey too, the Kevin Spacey boys.
And Terry Crews because it's just funny. Okay, go ahead.
Wow.
See there, you know what? Okay, I be trying to keep it right. No,
Go ahead,
So,
I'm sorry.
so the Me Too movement, and there are arguments where this is swinging too far in.
Can you not say swinging when it comes to sexual harassment?
Okay, there are arguments
going
that
too
this
far.
is going
There
too
we
far
go.
in the direction of making everything or covering everything under one umbrella. Apparently, what was described to some sounds like a date gone wrong or just mixed signals on a date. And this woman claims she was traumatized by an experience with Aziz, and he thought that she was sending signals that and they actually did have sex, which was basically consensual, but she
Kind of like, no, I'm not
after the
feeling
fact,
this.
it was kind of like a gray area. Like
Yeah.
she
I'm just
didn't
telling you.
say no, but
All I can
she
say
just went
is
ahead with it because
You got to be
he's
careful.
Aziz.
Guys, be careful. Be careful. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm all about enthusiastic consent when it comes to sexual relationships because there is a gray area. Okay, so I would advocate enthusiastic consent when it comes to women. You have to say what you want. You have to be vocal about what
Before
you
you
do.
end up on your back.
Yeah, before
Wow.
about what you're comfortable with and about and the thing is, so many times women are afraid to assert themselves sexually because they don't want to be seen as a hoe or they don't want to be seen as a prude or whatever, what have you. But the thing is, you can't accuse a guy of doing something that you allowed him to do.
Right. So I mean, it just seems like I'm not even going to go further than that. What you said were great points. Now I'm going to get into television, and then we can get into our caller. Briefly, I just want to speak on.
Congratulations to Kim and Kanye on the third baby that she doesn't have to have or take care of. Woo!
Yeah,
Okay, that's it.
I saw that. Yeah.
She don't have to have a baby or take care of the baby.
Wow. Also, briefly, I feel rich because I have Netflix and Hulu.
Yay,
because
me
of the
too.
fact, and legally, no jailbroke, fire stick, whatever you guys do with your
You see what happens? Do you see?
thumb drives or whatever you call
You
it.
see what happens
But
when he
anyway,
starts to talk?
Sprint gave me Hulu for free. So if you are a customer of Sprint, you can get Hulu for free.
Are they an advertiser? Because I don't think we need to be advertising for them.
Well, you know what? You know what? There is Sprint is horrible service, so they got to give you something.
Well, and that's true. So I'm glad.
Sprint is for poor people.
So
deal with their horrible service.
I've had Sprint when they were Nextel. So also,
By
Netflix,
the way, Kim and Kanye's new baby's name is Chicago West.
You ever try to hurry to show up, but you can't. You can't.
Congratulations, Chicago West.
Okay. Now, also, yes, because of that Hulu, I'm Hulu'd out. I love Hulu. I did watch some things on Netflix, and this is going to get built up to our caller.
Okay.
I watched
Okay.
Cat Williams, his Netflix special. Did anybody see that?
Hilarious.
Did you even understand what he was saying?
Carmen, come on. Come on. It wasn't hilarious.
I thought it was
I knew he
hilarious.
wouldn't find it hilarious, Carmen. I can't believe you said that.
It was released on a Tuesday.
I thought it was hilarious, and I'll tell you why. Because Cat Williams is a brilliant social commentary He's brilliant at social commentary.
I was glad to just see him.
And the Dave Chappelle's both of those are phenomenal.
Okay, but he was dressed like a black Conway Twitty, and he was kind of sweating like LeBron James playing Golden State Warriors.
Oh Lord, here we go.
You know he was, Carmen.
Here we go. You know what? You leave Cat alone because
Again,
his hair is
congratulations to Kim and Kanye West on Chicago
Well,
West.
His hair is luxurious and bouncy and manageable.
Okay. The other thing.
It was
the other
bouncy and
thing.
behaving.
Did any of you ladies see Proud Mary? The
I didn't get a chance to. Did
I
you?
have not yet.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
going
See,
to
that's
see
why.
it.
That's why. It's nobody's talking about it. I guess there's some issues went on with that. And what's her name?
Issues? Taraji.
Yeah, there were some issues, and I heard the movie's kind of bad. IMDb gave it a 5.1.
Well,
Who's
here's
IBB?
I feel like here's why I haven't gone to see it yet. Okay, and as
It was
much-
cold as hell here. That's
Yeah,
why I didn't
that's
go to
true.
see it.
But as much as I love Taraji, she is getting into, I don't know, she's leaning more towards towards like the revamp of the black exploitation era.
Yeah, which I love.
Pam Grier.
Yeah, but there's just something not authentic about it to me.
Okay.
I feel like this revamp is like I don't know, like Foxy Brown Nouveau. It's not.
Okay,
Genuine.
because you said that. I okay.
That's just how I feel.
I respect
I only
that.
wanted to see it because it was her.
Of course.
That's
But
the
I
only reason
support my
plan to
sister.
see it.
That's right.
Because
Well,
I support
I'm
my
hearing
sister.
some negative things about it. Now,
Of course you are, Darryl.
also, has anyone seen Black Lightning on the CW?
Not yet.
I have.
Okay.
Oh.
Now, caller, please introduce yourself and where. Tell us about yourself. Give us your name, please.
Yes, hi, everybody. My name is Roderick Walker.
Roderick.
All right. How's everybody doing?
We're doing good, Roderick.
Roderick is from the
so am
Cool
I. Thank you
Nerds
for-
Unite podcast.
Oh, I love
and I want to
Yeah,
thank you for
Cool
your
Nerds
patience.
Unite.
Thank you. We're having a
Yeah.
little a timing issue here, so I thank you for your patience.
He's going to blame us.
Yes.
I know he's going to blame us.
Well, it's okay. I thank you for the privilege of being on your podcast. Thank you so much.
Now, briefly, I'm just going to give my little spiel on Black Lightning, and we can have a conversation. Is that cool?
Oh, yes, that's fine.
Now, I'm a comic book nerd, and
So am I.
I thought that Black Lightning was okay. A little too
Right.
much music, not enough story. It's racial from goes into the police brutality and stereotypes from an urban side to people who are wealthy. I
Right.
thought that it didn't give. I thought it gave good backstory on certain things, but not the central character.
Right. I think they're going to save that for upcoming episode.
Now, I was happy to see my guy who was Khadijah's boyfriend from Living
Yes,
Signal.
Scooter.
Right. I think his name is Cress Williams.
No, he's
Yeah,
Scooter.
Chris
His
Williams.
name
Yeah.
is Scooter.
And then he my guy, which neither one of you were born, but there was a movie called The Warriors, and there was a guy named Ajax.
Warriors.
Ajax,
Not in play.
Ajax
I remember that.
is in here. Now, I'm just going to say what IMDb is saying about Black Lightning. They're saying that, well, I'll go here. One person said, campy, silly, and the same spotlight on black culture that you would expect. My only concern is I'm afraid for this movie. I'm afraid for this series because where's the interracial relationship at?
I'm not thinking.
Where
about
are the
you.
white women?
No.
Okay.
You know what?
All
This
of
is
these
what
other
this is what he
shows,
does.
I mean,
they get into the
that's gonna
interracial
This
thing.
is
That's
what
the
he
trend.
does. This is what he
That's
does.
the trend.
Roderick,
It's
can you-
too black.
can you tell us how you feel about the show?
Last comment.
Oh, yes,
IMDb said good start, but needs more diversity. That's what they said. Now
Oh
go
my
on, Roderick.
God.
What's your
Tell us
viewpoint?
how you feel about this
Well,
show.
actually,
You're
I
leading,
feel
you're leading
all
the
that
caller.
is- I feel like all that's warranted, but you know what? I think eventually they're going to expound on different aspects of the black experience. I really feel like they have a lot of storylines to dig into, and I think it's going to be revealed as episodes go along. And Cress Williams, I think he did a good job. I think the episode itself could have been a little bit better, but I went in with expecting very little, and I wasn't disappointed. Not really disappointed.
You know what I think? I think all of the CW superhero shows are a bit campy. If you
Yeah, they
want-
are.
You know what I mean?
I
So
agree with
there's a level of cheesiness that you expect from CW.
Yeah.
You know what though? I like Flash in the beginning before they pushed the interracial relationship.
Oh God, here we go.
But
Yeah.
I like Flash.
And-
Yeah,
Yes,
season
yes,
one was the best to me.
You know what?
Campy is a good word.
You know
And
what?
I agree with you.
Can I just say that
Yes, go ahead.
He always interjects about interracial relationships.
It's a fact, dear.
This is-
Supergirl,
no, but
Supergirl,
can I just
interracial
tell you-
relationship.
Yes, it's a
Flash,
fact. It's
interracial
a fact
relationship.
because it happens in society.
They're forcing it down our throat,
no,
dear.
it looks like society looks right now, sir.
You mean to tell me? You mean
Yes,
to tell me
I
that
mean to tell you exactly that. Whatever you're gonna
if
say.
I'm in Japan,
yes.
I have
My-
to put a black person in my film
brother
because
is
of
in
diversity.
Japan. My brother's in Japan. He has an interracial relationship. Don't start. Yes, that's what the world looks like now. Yes.
Everything I would love to see a black family struggling,
You want
succeeding.
to watch Good Times? Go
right.
watch
Together
Good Times.
as a family.
Go
I would
watch
love
Good
it.
Times.
I would
Go
love
watch
it.
Good Times.
I
Go
would
watch
love
Good
it.
Times because that was the 70s.
Wow, Darryl.
Okay.
The world looks different now. Just saying.
That's why Star Wars is destroyed.
Whatever.
Okay.
So I mean,
I'm sorry, Roderick.
no, what's going to happen is
No,
he's
that's
going to
okay.
say, well, he's going to say the same thing about Black Panther. He's going to say that it's too black, and I don't believe that that's the thing. I'm going in a dashiki. I'm singing the Negro National Anthem when I get there. I'm wrapping my hair.
Carmen,
I don't care.
you
It
know what?
should be black.
You going to
It
see
should
Black
be
Panther
black.
with
It
your
should be that black, and I'm going to tell you why.
Carmen?
I'm going to tell you
Carmen,
why.
you're going to see it with your dashiki
You
on.
right.
And you know what? You're not going to be the only one.
And I'm going.
Because I'm going to have mine on too.
I'm gonna put on a big old wooden chain, okay?
But you know what, Carmen?
What?
I'm looking forward to Black Panther. I
Okay.
do not
I
want
am
to
too.
I am too. That's
build my
hot.
hopes up too high because I don't want to be hurt. Am I making sense?
Stop,
No.
stop. Marvel,
I think it's not going to disappoint anyone.
Marvel
I
is
think
great at this.
No, they're not.
Marvel is
Bosman
great
a
at
good
this.
actor. He's
Marvel
going to
is
do a great job.
Disney
I
is
think the
Disney is
ensemble
not.
cast itself is going to be great.
Yeah.
I sure hope so.
See, this is my thing though. Darryl always complains about something being too black. I've never heard him complain about Lord of the Rings being too white.
Don't you say nothing about Lord of the Rings.
Never heard him complain.
Don't you say nothing about Lord of the
Never
Rings.
heard him complain. I'm just saying.
There's a
And
black-
I love Lord of the Rings, but I've never
Yeah,
heard
me
you
too.
complain.
No, it's just like Luke Cage. Luke Cage was very urban, okay?
Uh-huh.
But it worked. And I
Yeah.
think I got to have confidence in these people that sit behind these desks making these movies that they say now is the time to release Black Panther. I really think
Yes.
it's going to do well.
Absolutely.
I'm really looking forward to this.
Telling you.
So,
Yeah, the timing couldn't be any more better than what it
Absolutely.
is right now.
wow.
I'm going 3
And,
times a day. I'm taking the week off work, going 3 times a day.
She said the same thing about Proud Mary. She didn't go see it. She didn't go see
I
it.
didn't say that.
Yeah, I guess from what I heard, what you were talking about in regards to Proud Mary wasn't worth seeing at all.
It's still worth seeing it. Don't listen.
Oh, it's still worth seeing?
Yes.
A 5.1 rating on IMDb. Now, IMDb
Wow.
gave Black Lightning 7.2.
7.2.
I would give it a 7.5.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was good. It was good enough. The commercials itself made it seem unwatchable, but I watched it and I wasn't fully disappointed, but it left room for the story to grow, and that's what I'm looking for.
Absolutely.
And
But you know what, though? I
I
got to
was
say this,
surprised
though.
that they were going to do it.
I got to say this,
about
Roderick.
Black Lightning.
Don't get mad at me, but
Oh, no.
back in the
Okay, go ahead.
back when I was growing up, Black Racer, Black Vulcan,
Oh, Lord.
Black Lightning, Black Panther. I was kind of like, why they got to put black in front of the front title? There's no white lightning. There's no white lightning.
Well, everything else was white at the time. So.
Yeah. So, but I went in with it, and I was like, I like it. I'm looking forward to the next episode.
I will say this.
Yeah, I am too.
Did you see that they have re-upped the greatest American hero for?
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air.
Yes,
I've never seen it.
They have
No. Yes.
they have re-upped the greatest American hero. So I'm looking forward to seeing.
And he's gonna be black, right?
Oh no! I mean, look here. You know what? I'm looking forward to seeing what that'll look like. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it too. That was one of my favorite shows
Absolutely.
growing up You know what? As a matter of fact, I had talked to a friend of mine, Amber. She does the podcast with me.
Oh, that's the young lady I met when I met you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she didn't know what The Greatest American Hero was about. So I introduced her to it because that was who I
great
really
TV.
Watched when I was a kid.
Me too.
I'm
That was
older
great
than
TV.
she is, so we have like a total of 4 of us that do the podcast. It's myself, Amber, Justin, and Shalette. So we really enjoy doing the podcast, and we enjoy, just being around each other. We're real good friends. So it comes across, the chemistry comes across through the podcast.
I could pick that up when I met you. Again, your podcast is the Cool Nerds Unite podcast.
Yes.
And what I appreciate about your show, you guys know what you're talking about. You go deep. You ever meet people that go way deep in comic books? They're like, well, no, his mother and then his grandmother. And I'm like,
love
whoa.
it.
I didn't know.
That.
But we also have a lot of fun with it. We don't take it too serious. But, we have fun with it. And I think with the chemistry that we have, it comes across as, somewhat serious. But then again, we like to evoke a little humor into it as well.
Right.
So can you tell everybody where they can find you guys online or how they can hear your podcast?
Yes, sure. We're on Facebook, iTunes, and SoundCloud.
You got to get off that SoundCloud, bruh.
Oh, what's wrong with SoundCloud?
I'm sorry.
What's wrong with SoundCloud?
Why you say that? Why?
SoundCloud is going through some stuff. I'm just saying,
okay,
that's what they say.
He said that
Inform
like
me.
he
Don't
said
keep
that
me out
like
of the
that
loop.
uncle that tells you can't be buying them phones.
But Roderick, we want to thank you so much for calling in. We got to get you again when Black Panther comes out, okay?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Please go and see it. I'll probably see you guys right there in the movie theater right along.
No.
Yeah,
I'm going to wait about a week.
I'm going to tour around the
don't wait a
country the
week.
first week. I'm going to every theater in the tri-state area.
And
I'm giving them all their numbers.
And I'm going to go see it in a white theater. And I hate when I go in them white theaters. They be laughing at those black jokes. And I look at them and like, you ain't supposed to be laughing at that. But, okay.
They're there
Well,
to
thank
see
you
the
so
movie
much for
just
having
like
me
you
on. It
are.
was truly a pleasure.
Hey, thank you so much. You have
Thanks,
a great night.
Roderick.
Okay, have a great night, everyone.
Thank
and
you.
Have a great weekend.
You
All
too.
right.
Hey,
And
I've
don't
got some-
forget,
Now
stay
we-
nerdy.
Absolutely.
Have a good one.
You too.
I've got some breaking news that just came
Now we
through.
got another caller on. Go on. What'd you say?
The breaking news right now is Tom Petty died of an accidental overdose. In case anyone is Tom Petty.
Tom Petty
Oh my
from the
God.
Heartbreakers?
I don't know what he's
It was
from.
an
I just know that
accidental
old women
overdose?
like when they throw the panties on stage.
No, I like
But Tom
Petty. I
died
do.
of an accident, according to the medical examiner. And breaking, the Senate scheduled showdown vote for 10 p.m. tonight. So
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
hopefully
you
that.
gotta be watching for that.
All right. Well, man. Now, caller, you there?
Yes, hi, happy Friday.
Oh, seriously, you're one of those.
Yes.
Friday,
Yes.
Friday.
Friday, yes, Friday.
Is this my girl?
Talisa?
Which one? This is Talisa.
Right,
yes,
she
this is Talisa
she
Ray.
knows
your
You know, I have to ask
trickery,
him
Darryl.
which one, because he tells
Right.
everybody,
Is
this
this my girl?
I got this.
Trickery.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were Brittany.
Trickery.
Thanks.
Hi,
Trickery.
Talisa.
That's
How are
okay.
you? This is Carmen. How are you?
Hi, Carmen, how are you?
I'm doing good. Can you tell everybody
Good.
who doesn't know you
Talisa.
about the about your content, your creator content?
Well, on YouTube, I am Talisa Ray, and I review shows, do lifestyle, some vlogging, and then I have this new segment that I've started the last few months, Sunday Chit Chat, where we talk about stuff,
Okay.
a lot of adult
Hold
stuff.
up. What kind of stuff?
Oh, she be breaking it down.
See, you know what? You might need to stick around for this show, honey.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah,
why-
it's something.
Now,
Yes,
why I got my girl on here is because, again, I told you I'm Hulu'd out. I'm Netflix. So I'm watching this show. It's called The Shy. Has anybody watched that? We got a little interference. It's gone. I'm watching the show called The Shy. It's on Showtime. Have either of you seen it?
No. Because you know
He
why?
watches random shows.
No, because
No.
guess what came back
Okay,
on yesterday?
when this blows up, you're gonna say,
No.
"Oh, Darryl talked
You know
about
what came
this
back
a month
on?
ago."
Scandal and How to Get Away with Murders. I don't have time
I
to be
haven't been
Netflix.
watching The Shy,
Oh,
but
it's back
who,
on,
what's
but-
it about?
oh, I'm sorry.
Talk
Okay.
to me.
digress.
Talk
Okay,
to me. Talk
okay.
to me.
Tell us
The
about it.
Shy, in a non-spoiler way,
Okay.
is kind of, I hate to even say this because
you
we
don't.
always compare things like this to that. It's kind of like The Wire.
Nobody is kind of like The Wire.
Okay, it's kind of Wire-ish.
Oh,
Okay,
Lord.
Talisa, what's your opinion of The Wire? She's doing a review of it on YouTube.
You mean of The
Well,
Shy?
I wouldn't say it was like The Wire. I would give it more like Snowfall-ish.
Oh,
It
okay,
gives
okay.
you
Snowfall
the
on the
same
Bluff.
kind of, yes.
Okay, cool,
So
cool,
it gives
cool.
you that same kind of vibe because it's about that city and the things that are going on in the urban community, like
Okay.
real life
Okay.
situations that we hear about every day, but
Nice.
made into fictional content. And I have fallen in love with it. Now, I'm a How to Get Away with Murder and a Scandal girl. Like, I review How to Get Away with Murder, so I still will be doing that.
Okay.
But I have to include Shy because I watched somebody.
I believe
said,
Talisa.
"Oh, I
Once
heard
you
it's starting
said
to
that, I
kill."
believe you. Once you said that, I'm all ears now. See, I can't listen to Darryl. I
So
kind of
Darryl-
listen to Carmen, but I can't
Darryl-
listen to Darryl.
I haven't let you
Yeah.
wrong, have I?
No, you haven't. So tell me about this. Tell me about it.
So with the Shy, somebody told me, "Oh, I heard it wasn't any good. I'm dating and everything." So I was like, "Well, we could watch the Shy. That's good. Let's watch the Shy. Bring me dinner because I work 2 jobs,
Okay.
and we can watch the Shy." And he was like, "No, I don't like it. I heard it's not going to be any good." I said, "Well, we need to watch it." And the moment I watched it, from the moment I turned it on, I absolutely fell in love with the content. I was emotionally invested by the
Okay.
time I
I
finished
agree.
the first
That's
series.
how I felt about.
Wow.
That's how I
Okay.
felt about The Wire. That's how I felt about. I dug Snowfall that way. So yeah.
The Wire
Yeah.
was a little strong for me, even though I did eventually enjoy it. And also Snowfall. I like the Shy better than Snowfall.
Julio.
I'm gonna have to agree, and I'm an LA girl. Like
Oh,
I'm kind
okay,
of feeling
okay.
the Shy a little more than
Who's in
Snowfall.
it? Who's in it?
You've got the guy that played Eazy-E. What's his name? Jason Mitchell.
Okay.
He played Eazy-E on NWA.
Right.
I believe her name is Yolanda Ross. Now I know she's done something else, but she's like the single mom. Like
Okay.
I really like that they portray almost like every character of the community. So you've got
I
the
got
single
it.
mom. Jason Mitchell is more of like the square, or what some would call the lame
Okay.
of the group, because he has a black man with a regular drive trying to.
Oh,
really-
lame is a bad thing? I've been called lame. I thought it was like a cool name.
No, that's no.
Yeah. Okay.
Neither is Chicken Head. If you got caught Chicken
Yeah.
Head, don't like that either.
Now, who's the
tell
guy
him.
with the
Oh,
Anthony
oh.
Hamilton beard? Who is he?
Oh,
Is he somebody?
okay, you want me to butcher his name? I think his name is like Nafari Wine.
Is he somebody?
N-T-A-R-E. He's somebody.
gonna stop
He
you from
played on
watching the
some
show,
other.
Daryl?
No, he's a good
shows.
actor. He's a good actor.
Okay, but you
He's
act
a
like
great
that was
actor.
it.
I've never seen him before, but he's a good actor.
I
Carmen.
bet, you,
Yeah,
I
I-
bet you learned how to say David Oyelowo.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, Carmen. I know what you like. I'm not sure on Erica's, but Carmen, I think you'll like the Shy.
Color. Okay.
I
I'm
think
into
you'll like
I mean,
it.
he's a
You can
chocolate,
take your
good-looking
she-ain't
brother,
tree
Carmen.
back,
He's
Daryl.
chocolate, and he looks like milk chocolate. I mean, I like him better on his photos,
No.
his actor photos,
No.
but he's a very good-looking man.
Now that's the man with the grandmama who talked like Della Reese from
Yes.
Harlem Nights.
Why
Yes.
did you?
Yes,
Who left
that's
the
the
orange
grandma.
juice? Who left the swallow in the container?
Oh, my God.
She
That-
sounds just
that-
like her.
I need that not.
That's-
She
Don't
sound just
ever
like
do
her.
that again.
That's who she sounds like.
I'm gonna give it to him because that's exactly what she sounds
That's
like.
what
I don't
she
know
sounds
if
like.
you
You did a
can
good
read
job.
this, Daryl.
Can I just
You did
say?
a good job,
Can I
D.
just say everybody grandmama sound like that?
Oh, well, I don't know. Everybody sound mama like this. I mean, this lady be breaking it down.
Oh, my God.
But everybody, if you get a chance, check out the Wire. All y'all got them jailbroke fire sticks.
Shut up.
Check out the shot, and it's free. It's on YouTube. First episode
It
on
is?
YouTube. Absolutely.
I think the
Showtime.
second episode is on YouTube too. I think they put it up on
Sweet.
YouTube. I think.
Check it out.
Talisa, can you tell everybody where to find you?
Yes, we love us some Talisa.
Yes, you can find me first on YouTube at Talisa Ray, Talisa Ray, R-A-E. Then at any of my handles, which is I am Talisa Ray, that would be on Snapchat, on Instagram, on Twitter, And on Facebook, I'm just plain old Talisa Ray.
That's an
follow-
online trademark, boo.
Yes. And I love following you. You always have
Yes.
positive energy up there.
Well, sometimes I'm a little crazy, but
I didn't say positive is crazy sometimes. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
We are positively crazy.
yes, we are.
Because of Darryl.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh, you know what? I do have one question before you get
We
off.
only got 2 minutes, bruh.
wow.
2 minutes. I've been waiting to
number
say that
one-
since we started.
I didn't appreciate the fact that you brought up that you was watching The Chi with one of your male friends. I'm a little upset.
Oh, see, here
Darryl,
he
you
goes.
can't be upset because you a side.
Here he
Well,
goes.
the other thing is,
Here he goes.
at the end of your
He's taking me to
videos.
Golden Corral.
Well, okay,
Right.
you're right. Golden Corral. Don't forget. I'm trying to get 20% off.
See, here he goes. Here he goes.
At the end of your videos, you blow a kiss. Is that for me?
No.
Or is
Of
that?
course it is, Darryl.
Oh, okay.
Girl,
Of
don't,
course, it's
don't do
specifically
that.
for you.
Girl.
Okay.
Girl.
I wish you guys could see how I'm side-eyeing so
Girl.
hard right now.
I know. I can feel you. I feel you, girl.
Thank you so much for calling in. Okay.
Nobody
you.
blowing Daryl no kisses
Thank
but
you guys
his
have a
mama.
wonderful weekend.
You too.
You too.
I don't even know if your mama blow you kisses.
I'm gonna blow you.
Don't do that.
You're
Blow me.
gonna end up.
Whoa.
That one didn't come out very well. Let's move on.
The show turned very quickly.
I know, just the choice of words sometimes.
Wow.
So, Darryl, I'm going to give you your opportunity to discuss whatever made-up holiday that you want to discuss at this point.
But Carmen, as
It's not-
I've mentioned, it's
we
not.
always-
This is so popular now. Have you ever searched National Holiday Incorporated?
Nope. It's not a thing.
Don't search them.
It's not.
Don't search 'em.
because it's
There's
not.
fake news and then there's fake Daryl national holiday.
Holidays. Exactly.
But okay.
Fake holiday.
Now, today's national holiday is Men Shave Your Legs Day.
No.
Ugh,
Yes.
No.
I'm
Straight
telling
men?
you.
Straight
Listen,
men?
No.
men, women. I don't think so. You're a fan of the monkey legs.
Monkey. Oh my
Monkey
God.
legs. That's
That
what you
is
like?
racist.
It's not racist.
That's racist. Why?
need-
No,
you know
do not
what?
say monkey legs.
Everything
Oh
that
my
just happened.
gosh.
We're going to erase everything that just happened here.
Martin Luther King Day was just like not that long ago.
I'm gonna just, Darryl is gonna go to work for H&M. We're not doing that.
I
Yeah,
do
I know.
not.
You want that
Callers
little
on.
sweatshirt?
I do not. I'm not a fan. Trust me. From the neck down, I am hairless.
Oh God.
Hairless.
We don't need to know that nastiness. Keep it to yourself.
I'm just letting you know. I'm not a big fan of having all that hair, and you got hair in your back and all that stuff.
I love a hairy man.
Do you? You like
It's
a
very-
Sasquatch?
It's very manly.
I'm not saying I like a hairy man, but I don't want a man that shaves his legs.
No,
That's
no.
I have a swimmer's body.
Daryl. Nobody here wants to know about your body.
Always remember this. I'm gonna remember this.
I'm about to hashtag me
I
too.
think the great poet
Hashtag me
said
too.
I
this.
think he just me oohed us.
No,
Me ooh.
you get more in. You do. I mean, you just the
That's
closeness.
not true. That's not true.
The
That's not
closeness.
true.
Really
It's not
freaking
true
me
at all.
out.
How am I
That's-
freaking you out? I'm
This
telling
is
you,
getting
Not true at
very
all.
nasty.
it's not.
It's gonna get worse. It's not
It's.
true.
I hope it don't get worse than this.
Daryl,
It's gonna get worse.
Men, think about it.
Don't do it.
Daryl,
Think about
this
it.
sounds really like some Christian Mingo type.
However,
pushing the C stuff like you reaching out.
however, I'm going to advocate a tiny bit of manscaping.
Manscaping
Thank
is fine. Manscaping, not shaving men.
No
I didn't say
legs.
bald.
Don't shave your legs. I'm gonna advocate a tiny bit of
I thought you said
manscaping.
balls. I thought you said shave balls.
Carmen said the show's gonna get. I mean,
You
I didn't
said
know it was gonna be
balls.
right now.
You should shave balls. So.
If
I do
you, this
agree.
is what I was always told. If you want people to visit your home, keep your house clean.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That's true. but
Nobody
you
wants
don't-
to visit your home, Daryl.
But nobody. What are you doing with your?
Please.
What are,
Ew.
what are your
There's
legs?
no
Oh, don't
vacancy
say
yet.
please and then do your hair like
What are
that
your
to me.
legs doing? What are your legs doing? I
Right.
don't understand that.
I got nice legs.
Nobody's
too.
gonna lick your leg.
I got
okay?
nice legs.
Nobody's licking legs anymore. Okay.
Is that a,
Listen.
Nobody lifts up for your dog.
I'm sure there is a portion of the population who
That licks legs?
Licks legs. Everybody has a fetish,
Oh my God, that's nasty.
but I don't know them. I don't know.
You can
them.
lick thighs, but who licks a leg?
I don't know them.
Unless it's a chicken leg, I ain't licking it.
Baby.
You give me a chicken leg.
So that brings us to our topic today. So yeah, it's gonna get worse. Lingerie or
licking
naked?
Daryl's leg.
What's hot in 2018?
Daryl, you can have hair all over your body. It won't make a difference.
See,
Please,
here
I'm
y'all
telling you,
go.
you do not know. If you saw me out at the club, you would be like, "Who is that?" Okay. But listen, we got a caller on. This is your girl.
Lingerie or are naked. What's hot in 2018? That's what we're talking about today. Darryl, do you have anything that you want to segue into what we're getting into?
Unless it involves sweatpants and a hoodie, which is what my wife wears to bed every night, I don't really have anything to say.
Karen, I'm so sorry. Okay, so right here it says an article from Women's Health says 84% of women say that they have special sets of sexy lingerie that make them feel like a vixen or more sexually confident. Men like lingerie because women took their time to prepare themselves just for their man. I err on the side of naked. Okay, because I feel like at some point during the evening, you're going to end up naked anyway. I'm like, why dress up the box when you could just ta-da with the prize?
I'm going to say lingerie is only for cleaning. Like, really. Like, I agree with you. Like, I think your man would like you wear lingerie when you're cleaning the house, but
and in terms of lingerie, ladies, you know, everything ain't for everybody.
Right. What do you think, D? Yeah?
No, I mean, I'm just...
He trying to play secret squirrel.
No, I mean, I like lingerie.
Well, do you wear lingerie?
Because
stop playing.
Men can't wear lingerie.
They have stuff for men.
All we got is this is what we got, and then we go, okay, cool. You like these underwear? That's all we got.
I don't like a Speedo. Don't ever. Like,
so it's
they got
about
those
women.
little Santa shorts.
It's about women.
So
I like the fact that you get all.
You took the time.
You know, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Is that a thing that men care about, though? Is that a thing that men care about? I don't think...
It's the same old chicken soup, but you jazz it up. I like that.
What? Can I tell you something about my soup?
Oh.
Don't you dare. Don't front on my soup.
I think lingerie, like I said, it's a presentation. So I think while you're cleaning the house or doing things like that, it's nice to wear. But when it comes to, look, we got to get up in the morning. We got kids. Ain't nobody got time to be unpacking nothing.
You know, and that...
Holidays, Christmas, your birthday, okay? It's like oral.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
I am just, we're talking, I mean, I'm helping people out here. We're saving marriages today.
Look
wow.
here.
Well, that's true.
I will say this. I will say this. You know, every now and then you want a special occasion, that's fine. But at the same time, as far as, you know, being free in your skin and being comfortable with who you are, I would rather just let it all fly, honey.
But it's, you know, I mean, how much are we talking here? $50 an outfit plus?
No.
How much?
Where are you going? Walmart? What are you talking about?
Okay, so okay, you're spending all this money. I guess I would be like, you know what? You don't have to do that.
$50 an item, darling.
Okay. So I'm like, you know, you don't have to do that. Now, we got your girl on here.
Who do we have?
Caller, you there?
Why you keep saying my girl?
Yes, I'm here.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is my girl.
My name is Adrienne Weems.
Hi, Adrienne. Welcome to
Hi,
the
how
show.
are you guys?
From the freaky Cleveland, Ohio.
That's my stomping grounds.
Where the freaks at?
Go on Kinsman and tell him D-Mac said, what's up?
Who's D-Mac?
D-Mac, that's me.
Who?
Oh,
me.
my God.
I don't... Who?
D-Mac.
D-Mac.
Tell him, go on Kinsman
D-Whack.
and tell him and give him the nod.
I don't know him.
Don't be doing that to Adrienne.
Tell them I want a nickel bag.
What? What?
What?
Adrienne.
Oh, my.
They don't make those anymore.
No.
Okay.
Nobody does that.
Now,
Adrienne, tell us about yourself, please.
Wait till you hear what she
Again.
does, babe. People. Wait till you hear what she does. Okay, what are you?
Again, my name is Adrienne Weems, and I'm a pure romance consultant for the last 8 years.
Okay.
I like to call myself a romance enhancer because I keep couples' bedroom love alive.
I got to call you.
Now, how do you do that? Do you come is it like a couple calls you and you get in bed with them? Is that what you do?
Don't play.
Or
No, you know what? You know what?
Is it like they be like, I need you to bring?
I don't believe she's that kind of enhancer. Tell us about Pure Romance and what they do.
We want the one with the big brown eyes. Come crawl in our bed.
Unless you get down. I mean, if that's your thing.
Is that how you do it?
No, Erica, and you know that I do not.
Wow.
You know that I don't get down like that.
That's why I made it so funny.
Funny lady. Okay, but what we do actually is we sell a line of
accessories to assist couples with their with any type of bedroom enhancements that they need. So we have a men's line,
For
a
erectile
couples
dysfunction?
line.
Wait,
I'm
what?
sorry.
Is this for erectile dysfunction or for tasting?
What?
Well, actually, it could be an erectile dysfunction thing, but we said we have something to help for that too.
Hey.
My
We
grandmother
also
listens to
sell-
this show.
Darryl, this may be for you. That's why I'm helping you out.
Okay. So let's go there.
I may
Let's-
not be able to cut the mustard, but I can lick the lid. Okay, that
Oh, shit.
everybody knows that.
Oh, okay.
So let's talk about what you got for the fellas. So you just said you have some penis enhancers.
Is that what
Yes,
she
we
said?
do. We have some things for the men.
Lord.
With the men, we have shaving cream, shampoos, body washes. We also have a few other things that for enhancements.
What-
Can I tell you something? Darryl just said that men should shave their legs. I vote no.
What do you
but,
say?
you know,
They should trim things up. Keep, be
manscaping
nice.
is fine
Now,
a
is your
little bit.
shaving cream for men to shave themselves or for women to shave the man?
The shaving cream is actually for men to shave their faces.
Oh, that's not fun. What are you doing with that? I thought this was freaky stuff. You just selling it. You should some stuff to shave y'all.
You just like brushing your teeth and
I know.
washing your face. I'm kidding.
So you
I'm kidding.
For some home
Now,
grooming.
now, I do got a question. Now, you got a question, Carmen? I got a question
I
for her.
do.
What you got?
Okay, so from
I
what
have a question.
From what I understand, Pure Romance sells toys and lingerie and movies and all that kind of stuff. So what is your best selling item?
We don't sell movies, but we do a lot of cosmetics.
Oh, great.
We even have lip glosses, and even the lip gloss, some of the lip glosses tingle. So that's a good thing as well. Now, we do
I
have...
had something that tingled once. I was with this girl when I was in high school, and it tingled afterwards.
That's an STD, sir.
Oh.
Do you
So-
have things for that too? Do you have things to help
So-
people from catching those?
So, like I said, what is your best selling item?
We have a couples item, and I'm not sure how graphic I can be, but I'm
Just
hoping
tell
you guys
it. We're
can
gonna give it. We're gonna give it a label.
Yeah, we might as well go there. It's already explicit. Sorry, iTunes. Sorry, Grandma.
Just tell it. Just tell it.
Okay. It's actually called the Rendezvous Duo C-Ring, and it has a bullet.
Oh, so
So
What's a
that's a
bullet?
couple's toy.
What is a
Did you
bullet?
just
You
ask
know
a
what it
bullet was?
is.
Erica, I know you know what a bullet is. You stopped me in
no.
mid-stream.
You know what?
I'm
Just
saying.
describe it, sweetheart. and
Erica
then we'll
has a
keep
clip.
going. We'll keep
Erica has a
going.
clip of bullets.
I sell clips too. I have those as well. I can sell that as well. Okay, now this toy especially, it goes, I'm not exactly sure how I can, it wraps around the men's genital, and the woman actually sits on it, on top of the bullet.
Oh.
So one part goes around.
Do you find that men are reluctant
Thank
to
you.
engage in using toys or enhancers, or do you find that they're pretty open to it?
They're open to it. They like it.
Really?
Okay,
That-
okay. I'm going to have to
Darryl
say
likes it.
Denano for a minute.
The nano.
Now, look, I've been married for 24 years, so this was a long time ago. This was way before I was married.
The nano.
But there was this girl, and I went to her apartment, off-campus apartment.
going
and
Darling Nikki.
she said that, oh, you can put your shirt in one of my drawers. And so I just started opening drawers. And the drawer opened up, and she said, not that drawer. And it was full of toys. Full of toys.
Started to grind.
And it,
So did you not like them?
I was kind of intimidated at first, but I kind of got used to it.
The jockeys that have been there before. I thought you said we
Men-
had 2
men
minutes.
like that.
This is a waste
Men
of
like
2
that
minutes,
toy.
Darryl.
Well, I'm just saying,
Let me ask you something. So you
it
come
takes
in
a certain man to be able to deal with all those toys.
you are wasting our 2 minutes.
so,
I
okay,
have a real question.
Go ahead.
So
We got a caller.
we want to ask real quick, do you find that people then are looking for stuff just to be bucket naked, or are you thinking they're buying stuff to like the nipple tassels and things like that to cover up? Are they doing more lingerie stuff, or are they just like doing stuff to get butt naked?
They are definitely doing naked. Lingerie is now
One for
for
Carmen.
special occasions.
For
and
cleaning the
upon
house?
their mate's request. But the more seasoned, my more seasoned clients, they like lingerie, but everyone else purely naked.
So 70
Wow.
and up is for lingerie,
Well, see, when you get to
I think it's like
70
maybe
and up.
60
Look, when
and
you're a
up.
woman of a certain age, you need to hold stuff together.
Right.
So you need that corset to kind of like bolster them.
So
Right.
we're gonna drop that down to 60 and up.
Wow.
60
Okay,
and up.
60 and up.
When they
Lingerie.
start to sag, pick them up.
Right. And don't take it off. They just leave it on. Babe, you can't undo this. Just
No,
leave this on.
no.
Now we got to move to the next caller, but
Thank you so much.
Tell people where they
how to
can reach
find
you.
Yeah.
How can we get Darryl some cream and jelly? He want that bullet thing.
What?
Darryl want
You
that bullet
can
thing.
email me. You can email me at pr and my name is Adrienne at gmail.com.
Can't nobody
Or
spell
you can-
Adrienne. Can you spell that, please?
It's ADRIANE. So that is PRADRIANE at gmail.com. Or you can go to my website and it's pureromance.com/Adrienne Weems, and my last name is WMS.
Lord.
If you go
too
to,
easy.
sorry about
You're-
that, guys.
Look. If you get something from the Full Circle podcast show, that's really Darryl.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's not us.
It's not everybody.
it's me asking for a friend. That's
It's
all.
not everybody. Thank you so much for being on the show. Thank
We
you.
appreciate you.
Have a great day, guys.
You too.
Thank you.
Adrienne.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Caller, you there?
Yes.
Is this Marcella?
Yes, it is, Darryl.
Marcella,
Hi.
thank
Hello.
you. Thank you for your
Hello.
patience. We're running a little late today. Thank you so much, okay?
That's fine. I have no life.
Oh, don't do that.
I got to say this. Marcella is the nicest person that I've met this week.
Awesome.
Very
Aw,
sweet. Now,
I appreciate that.
tell your name and tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
Well, my name is Marisol. I've been the store manager at Sorella since February of 2010. It's on Monroe Street. I have 2 kiddos, a 3-year-old and a 9-year-old. I know that's a big gap, but we plan to both.
Awesome.
And they're here. But, with the hubby for 12 years already. But, yeah, that's a little about me. Love the company. Wouldn't,
Awesome.
best job I've had, I could say.
So Sorella's, tell us about the store. What exactly is Sorella's? Now, I've passed by several times, but I have yet
She
to go
lying,
in.
y'all. She
I
lying.
have yet to go in. I'm serious, but
lying. She lying.
I am very, very curious. What's the store about?
I saw that stuff in
Oh,
your purse.
goodness. There's a little of everything we sell. It's not just lingerie, couples toys. It's massage oils, board games, dice games, card games. There's-
Lollipops.
God, yeah.
I mean, I
There's
just
gag sections.
Wouldn't
There's
know that.
I was told to play Naked Twister.
Wow.
Shout out to Rashawn.
goodness.
Shout out to Sneakerbox Podcast.
You know what I bought? I was in there one time, I'll confess,
Okay.
and I bought the cutest little leather. It's got a heart, and it's got this.
A ball gag?
It's like a spanker.
Oh, whip.
Oh, I don't like.
It's the cutest thing you ever see, Carmen.
I have boots with
Is
those.
that what Carmen? Carmen. Karen spanks you with that?
I didn't buy it for her.
No. So
It was that's what she spanks me with.
You know what? I have boots with those, with the little whips on them. I wear them in my shows.
So you. So what? Do you, so is lingerie still popular out the store, or are you just noticing more of that?
Oh, gosh. Well, first of all, I'm the store manager, so I see sales increasing in lingerie.
Oh, wow.
Really? 70
Like
and
I was
up?
telling, what do you mean, 70-year-old?
Yeah, we think that this is
Oh,
more for the more
goodness.
mature crowd.
Oh, you know what? Like I said, I've been with the company since 2010. I personally think it's the 20-year-olds who aren't
With
into that
saggy
stuff.
boobs?
They're like,
Right.
They're
She's
like-
saying the same thing.
like
Mid-20s are not
mid-20s.
into it.
Yeah, they get in, they do what they got to do, and they leave. The
Right.
30 on up, I would say,
30
is
and
more
up.
into it, more intimacy, more. They get into it. Like I said, they do the. They change up characters with the wig, with the
That's what I was going to
negligee.
ask you. I was going to ask you about when
Oh,
I went
God,
into your
yeah.
store. I saw like all these wigs, and I was like,
Now you
"What's
sell,
up with
hold
that?"
on, hold on. You didn't tell me you sell wigs now.
Oh, listen, we just started getting
move
our
it all
lace
up.
fronts in. We upgrading.
I pay too much for this weave. I ain't
Yeah.
paying no wig.
No, I'm just
Why?
saying,
Why?
you know.
Okay, Marcella. Why
never
would
turned
a
down some
woman
good hair.
buy? Why would you buy a? Why would you buy a wig?
Right.
Why would you? Just to be someone different,
Okay.
just
Here, hold on.
to
Hold on.
try something different.
Real quick,
Yeah,
Marcella.
yeah.
Carmen
Real quick,
is
Marcella. Daryl has known me for 3 years. I have never worn the same hair twice. I
No,
don't know
I'm
what the
saying,
hell he's
no,
talking
I'm saying, if you're gonna, okay, this they had it like it's an
about hair
accessory,
like he brand new.
like okay, so you have the lingerie, and then you
Yeah.
have the wig,
Hair.
and then we did get into a conversation about the wigs when I was in your location, because men, we're visual, and we think
Exactly.
when you do that, we with a whole different woman. So
Exactly.
we're cheating, but we're not cheating.
Until you see them stretch marks, and you be like, "Oh yeah, this same
yeah,
one,
yeah.
same one."
Shoot, I was about to
Stretch
say,
mark in the same
Of
place.
course.
I was about to say, well, then Mr. Miller is a hoe.
And you know what? And this takes me back to the lingerie thing. You know, of course, guys think all guys think, okay, well, what the heck, it's gonna come off anyways.
Right.
I do agree to a certain extent. Coming from a woman's point of view, there's certain areas, and I don't care, who you are, how you're shaped. I don't care if you're Kim Kardashian. We all have insecurities. There is different. I mean, we sell lingerie from a small all the way to a 5, 6X. We can make you look sexy and feel sexy. So many women come in here and shop and they're like, okay, I don't like my boobs. Can you give me something to push my boobs up, to suck me in at the tummy? I don't like this part showing. There's so many different shapes and sizes that we carry. Well, as far as lingerie, first of all,
Right.
that we can make a woman feel sexy. A guy's point of view, yes, it is going to come off. I do agree. But from our perspective, we want to feel sexy.
That's right.
So, that's why there's different pieces of lingerie. Like you said, the corset, suck you in, give you that nice
I have a
hourglass
question
look,
for you, too.
push your girls up. I had this girl who has a size F boobies, and it sucked her in, pushed her up, and she wasn't
Marcella,
she wasn't
I have a
leaking
question
out.
for you.
Yeah.
You're doing all these things to uplift women's boobs and do all this. Are you offering soap and things to make people smell good? Because I get a real, how
See,
some
you know
people want to go out
what?
and they want to put all this stuff on wigs and lingerie, but they need that BO. So are you saying, hey, while you're doing, I'm being honest, because people want to put all that stuff on and they got smelling so good. Am I right,
I got this, believe it or not,
Lingerie.
there's this oil. It's called
See?
Pure Instinct, okay?
Pure
what
Instinct,
it does is
what?
it gives off your own pheromone. It attracts the opposite sex. I
Okay.
promise you.
Gives off your own
I hear
pheromone?
this. It's unisex. I hear it from car dealers. I hear it from waitresses, waiters, even exotic dancers. They swear they make more tips when they put this oil on. It attracts the opposite
Press
sex.
pause.
And
Say,
they,
wait, now, what's it called now?
She said
it's called Pure Instinct.
Pure Instinct.
Because I'm going to have my tip jar in my
Right.
next show.
I think
Wow.
that's
I'm telling you guys, we got so much good stuff there. It's not even like, it's crazy. And if you really, really want a good night, I need you girls to Google the kangaroo pill.
the kangaroo
Oh,
pill.
Oh my
Okay, so
God.
what is the
Kangaroo
kangaroo
pill.
pill? What's the
Okay.
kangaroo pill? What does
Okay,
that do?
look at you. Oh my God.
Tell
okay.
us,
I
don't
love
tell
this.
Darryl.
I'm
Okay,
writing it
first
down.
of
I'm
all,
writing it down. What you got?
First of all, it's an all-natural herbal supplement, okay? You take this supplement 20 minutes before any activity. For a female, what it does is it heightens our sex drive, gets us more in the mood. It drenches us, keeps us wetter longer up to 72 hours.
I love it.
But when you have an orgasm, it's like 10 times more intense.
Do you sell that in a twin pack?
Oh, God, I had this girl buy my whole box on the weekend.
So
I said,
what?
oh, my God.
The
Okay, press
kangaroo
pause,
pill.
press pause. How much is it? And are you guys online?
She not driving by no more. She not driving by no more.
And you got to be careful because there's some stuff that's garbage out there. This kangaroo pill,
kangaroo pill,
when I
I'm
say
trying
every
it.
race, every size girl, this pill hit the same. I got to have backstock boxes
So you
of
gotta
those
set.
because-
So you need to set that egg timer because if you go over them 20 minutes, you're gonna be drenched by yourself, right?
Oh my God. Now I have a question.
Yeah.
Marcella, do you
Yes.
have, now I noticed you had a lot of very attractive lingerie in your store. Now this is for my wife. Do you have anything more so like in a jogging suit, like with a hoodie?
Oh God.
A jogging suit.
Do not answer that.
That's what she wears.
Karen, don't answer that. Don't answer that. Okay, because he's
But you do have those light.
he being messy.
You
I'm
know
not
what
gonna
I
do
did
that
buy
with
from
you.
there, Darryl, that you would like, and I know they carry this. Is you have that one-piece lace bodysuit with the little hole out in the middle? Y'all
said
still got
what?
that?
Oh, you're talking about the crotches from front to back.
Yes, it's like that. The crotch is front. it's one piece. You put it on. It's a nylon, and you just throw it
Oh,
away
yeah.
after.
I knew you knew. That's why you recommend. Listen, when we talked about this title, that's Erica goes, go to Sorella's. I was like, oh, okay. She knows.
But couples going to Sorella's.
Can I just
it's a classy store. You know what I like
I'm
about
just-
I
Sorella's?
keep hearing that.
It's something that you can go in with your girlfriends, or you can go in with your
You know
boo,
what? I'm gonna talk.
and it's not
I'm gonna,
nasty. It's very
I'm gonna
clean.
talk Mr. Miller into taking a visit to come
It's
see
nice.
you.
Yes, it's
Thank
nice.
you
You know
so
what,
much,
too? You think-
Marciela.
Yeah. You know what? That's what my main clientele is, older couples. It's not
I'm
these
not
young
older.
kids.
You're not
Don't
older,
do that.
baby.
No, I'm 30. It's 30 on up is what, like I said from the
Yes,
beginning.
Daryl and Karen are older. We're not older.
We was like, wait a minute.
Well,
you.
I think it's a really cool store. Now, Marcella, tell people again your location.
Where them kangaroo
I'm at-
pills at, girl? Where we gonna get
Oh,
drenched?
yeah, the kangaroos. All right, 4739 Monroe. I'm out by Franklin Park Mall, Sorella's, that location.
Right next door to Tim Hortons.
Yep.
There you go. Perfect.
Get
yeah,
your kangaroo
thank
pills.
you.
Stop at Tim Hortons. Get your coffee and get home.
There you go.
I've passed by.
Wow.
You'll be going for 72 hours.
Now, this will not be the last time that you hear from Marcella or someone from her store, because she gave me an awesome idea, and I'll discuss it with you ladies later.
Awesome.
Oh.
Thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate
Thank
your
you
time.
for having me, you guys. Thank you, Daryl, for everything. Thank you, girls.
I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for making this easy on me.
All
Thanks.
right.
Oh, okay.
You guys take care.
You
Come see
too.
us. Valentine's
Thank you.
Day's around the corner.
Yes.
I'll be there.
I'm about to
All
spy
right.
somebody.
Bye.
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 We got another caller on.
Okay.
Caller, you there?
I am.
What's your name and where are you calling from, please?
Arthur J.W., Seattle, Washington.
Hi, Jay. How are you? It's nice to have you back.
Yeah, she's called into the show before. How have you been?
Yes, I've been great. How are you guys doing?
Good,
Awesome.
good.
Can
You,
you tell
you sound crystal clear.
Can you tell people a little bit about yourself that haven't been listening or might not know you?
Absolutely. Well, I'm Arthur J.W. Right now, I am pushing one of my many projects that I have kind of going on in the background, which is my musical poetry. So that's something that I'm very passionate about, that I'm really focusing on. And I've been doing poetry for going on about 2 years now publicly, but I've been writing poetry all my life. So, of course, as an author, now as a musical poetic performer, and things like that. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, wow. Are you
currently
doing
right
shows
now.
or anything out there that we might want to know about?
I am.
You got anything coming up?
I have been. I've been doing some shows at local lounges here. Also, I've done it at some different church events, conferences, etc., and gotten a lot of exposure here in Seattle, Washington. They're really big on festivals.
Right.
So I'm gearing up to getting the festival scene starting this year.
All right. All
Wow.
right.
Now, she has a song, and we're going to play that right at the end of this interview in a few minutes. We have a snippet of her song. Now, today's topic that we're dealing with is lingerie or naked. What's your opinion on this? Now, I know you from another side, so for us to have this kind of
Right.
conversation is a little uncomfortable.
Why would that be uncomfortable?
Does she got kids?
No, it has nothing
Yeah, I
to do.
do.
Well, then it's not uncomfortable if people have kids.
Let me tell you, Jay, say what you say. We're talking about lingerie and naked. What is hot in
procreating.
2018? What is your take
Listen,
on
I
what is
always
hot?
tell people I'm saved, but I'm a freak, right?
Okay, so
Whoa,
you know,
whoa.
Oh, shoot.
can I just tell you, sanctify sexy.
Me too.
Yeah. I mean, what?
That's that
I mean,
sanctify
I was
sexy.
about, like, what are you talking about? Listen, you're talking about somebody who loves sex, okay? I love.
She got so hot. The little phone dropped. She dropped the phone.
Wow.
All right.
So with that said, what do you prefer and what do you think that men prefer as far as lingerie or naked?
You know what? I think lingerie. I think even though men like nakedness for the sight, I think lingerie is so good because of the touch, right? And I think that lingerie is a way to seduce, and a lot of men like to be lured in. So I think that they like the thrill of just that layer before they get to the skin. So I'm all for lingerie.
Okay. So what do you think as far as like what is hot for couples? How should couples be enhancing their relationships when it comes to keeping it sexy?
This is going to sound so far left, but it's so true. They need to be honest.
Talk to me.
Be honest. I think that a lot of couples, especially, let me say this because I'm a first lady in the church, right?
Okay.
I think that we don't tend to have healthy and God-centered and passionate, amazing sex lives because we lie a lot to each other. We lie about how it feels. We lie about our experience. We lie about what we want in sex, right? So what we end up doing is, instead of making sex this wonderful, open kind of experience, we tend to say a lot of things that we really don't mean. We tend to,
I think that
Like-
people
like-
should,
like-
okay.
like it
You're
feels a certain way.
huge. You're huge. This is the best I've ever had. What are you talking about?
No, well, what it is,
Correct.
I think that people sugarcoat, like, and when you're in a relationship and people have expectations, I think sometimes people may sugarcoat how it is that they approach their partner, and or maybe
Right.
if you don't know, exactly what their desires are, you don't have a landscape as far as how to, navigate what it is that they want and how to please yourself in that.
Right. And I mean, and like I said, just we take off the table the value of telling each other like it is so we can make it better. And because we don't have those honest conversations about what can make it better, we end up making it worse by default because of silence and pretending.
Yeah, talk dirty to me. I'm sorry.
Ooh, how was your day? Did you have a good day at work? Ooh, I like what you made for dinner yesterday. What are you talking about?
Nobody on with that. You ain't turn nobody on with that.
What?
Put some lingerie on.
Okay.
Daryl need as much lingerie as he can get.
I'm telling you what. Shoot.
Well,
Oh my Lord.
And there is lingerie.
I got the legs
men.
for it.
No, Lord.
So,
So Jay, tell everybody where they can find you or how they can come see you with your shows coming up and that kind of thing.
yeah,
can they
because
find you
as soon as you answer this question, we're going to start your track playing, and we're going to work to the conclusion of our show. Cool?
Okay, cool. Right now, I am gearing up, like I said, for some festivals that are coming up. I don't have any definite performance dates only because I have a lot going on with getting the single and the videos done.
Nice.
Right now, I'm getting ready to release my single called Daredevil.
All right.
And it's releasing on February 14th. But
Is
you
that
can
the song that
absolutely
we have
find
here
me-
tonight?
Yeah.
Yes, that's a snippet you have tonight.
So is this a Christian song?
So do me a favor. No, this is not a Christian song.
Oh,
This is not
she said
Mel
she's the
Torme.
first lady. So I thought,
So I tell you what.
Sanctified sexy now.
Why don't you introduce your song, and then we'll say our goodbyes, okay? And then at the end, say introduce your song, okay?
Absolutely. This is Daredevil by yours truly, Arthur J.W., the musical poet.
All right. Thank you so much for being on the show.
You're welcome, and thank you for having me.
All right, we're going to play our track right now.
All right.
Arthur J. Amina.
Dangerous.
Fearless. I'm a daredevil. Get on my level. Man, I've gone through several. I'm a daredevil. Get on my level. I've gone through several.
Don't get me wrong. I like dinner on the top of see-through ceilings and floors. Dancing with
And we're back.
That was awesome.
That was the coolest, wasn't it?
that was not a Christian song.
Hey.
That was not a Christian song.
I'm a little surprised.
See.
And you meet so many talented people.
It was really good, though.
Online, and she's one of them. She's a
Yes.
really nice person, very talented. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Where we
Thank
at?
you, especially on our show. Thank
We
you.
are at the place where we find your apology, the Sane Poet apology.
I know we got time restraints. I'll be brief. As I was saying about the girl when I opened her drawer and she had a lot of, a lot of stuff. I want to apologize to her for the look that I gave her. Because when I opened the drawer, I kind of look like that. You must have one.
Have what?
I gave her this look like.
Why did you say that to
I
me?
saw this machinery. She had.
I don't have machinery.
She had all these tools and.
I don't need that because my husband is great.
You know who says that? People who have toys.
I don't. No, I don't need toys. We haven't got to that point yet. We're still young in our love. Would you quit saying it?
And her porn music is terrible. Porn music is boom chicka boom boom wow. Oh,
I'm mad. Both of you are doing that right now.
we saw the same movie. We saw the same movie.
He doesn't get it. I was doing the
Dirty
Darling
Nikki.
Nikki.
Darling
Darling
Nikki.
Nikki.
Oh my God.
And then when I was trying to be serious, she kept doing it. I was like, God, stop.
But I want to apologize for the look that I gave you when I saw all those toys. So my apologies. You know who you are. This is way before I was married. Trust me, way before I was married. But I did take a picture of her drawer. I had an iPhone 7, and you know how the cameras are better in the iPhone 7.
Karen, I'm gonna punch him for real.
What?
Like in his throat.
It was 20 years ago, Carmen.
Throat punch.
Okay.
Okay, so now it's time for Erica's Fitness Minute, which is
With your
brought
R.
to
Kelly
you
self on a campus apartment.
by Giovanna Boudreaux, who is a blogger and founder of Fit Thick Girls. Those of you looking for encouragement while getting fit and would like to purchase some really cool clothing while working out, please check out Giovanna at fitthickgirls.com.
Yes.
And visit her other social media sites.
And thank you for sponsoring. We love Giovanna. Thank you. So our caller, well, not our caller, someone sent this into our website, and it says, is ketchup really bad if I'm trying to lose weight? I know, man. That's like a condiment of the gods, right? Everybody loves ketchup.
You know I'm not a ketchup fan.
You're not. I don't know how. Then you're not black.
I like mayonnaise, but I don't like ketchup.
Black people like Miracle Whip.
I like Miracle Whip.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give you a little black card back.
Can't deal with him.
But if you are consuming more than 2 to 4 tablespoons a day, then yes, it will affect your weight. All condiments should be used in moderation. Okay, so ketchup is low in calories, carbs, and saturated
Moderation.
fat.
I don't know her.
Who that? Ketchup is low in calories, carbs, and saturated fat, but it is high in sugar and sodium. So that is your health trade-off, right? So,
Right.
And if you heard that it is healthy because it's made from tomatoes, well, that's like saying that candy apples are good for you because they're made from like apples, right? So it's an oxymoron, and I'm probably using that wrong. But anyway, the nutritional value of ketchup has been skewed with the addition of high fructose corn syrup, which we know is not good for us, and we see what that's doing to our president. So. Because, he makes some late night runs to McDonald's and he gets all that ketchup. But I move on. I digress. So think moderation with ketchup, not deprivation. If you want the health benefits of tomatoes, then eat a tomato or research how to make your own ketchup at home. That's right. So you want ketchup? I'm just telling you, cut back on it. 2 to 4 tablespoons. This is Dr. Erica White. I'm a real doctor.
Dr. Ronnie Jackson.
Dr. Erica White.
All right, we want to thank everybody for helping us to achieve 800 likes on our Facebook page.
Almost.
Excuse me, almost.
And we need you to tune in and definitely listen in. Don't just listen.
Tune in. Yes. So, and thank you for everyone who is listening to us on iTunes. If you give us a 4.0 or a 5.0 star review or higher, we will announce your name during the show. Also, what has everybody got going this weekend?
Well, I'm gonna go see Proud Mary.
Okay.
No, she's not.
Oh, Darryl. Yes, I am.
Okay, I would like for you to give a review of Proud Mary
wow.
on our next show. Is
I
that
will.
cool?
Okay,
Yes, I will.
okay.
Yeah. Ooh, why you roll your eyes?
Right?
Because I'm just saying
'Cause you
nobody's
shake
going
your
there. First
legs.
of all, you don't even know where it's playing because I heard it ain't playing like nowhere.
I can't fool with him.
Anybody
Daryl-
that rolls their eyes shade their legs.
Daryl, do you have anything going on this weekend?
I'm going to be watching more Netflix and Hulu. I don't have an exciting life like you, Carmen.
I will be playing the Blarney on the 26th of January, so you guys please come out and check out the Overton Project featuring myself at the Blarney Irish Pub.
Actually, I will be speaking. I will be a moderator
Well, thanks
at your
for tuning in
boys
tonight. No, I'm sorry.
at your boy and your girls they're having a Comic-Con in Toledo.
Yes, the Black Comic Book Expo. Definitely check that out as well. Latif, and please go and support Black comics.
Darryl, you don't have the complete
Imani
event.
Latif.
It's February. We'll have a show before that. It's February
Absolutely.
10th.
Please don't forget to check out our sponsors, Three Kings Clothing. And as always, you can visit us at fullcirclepodcastshow.com. And all our info is there, including ordering my CD, Darryl's latest books. And if you want to find out where to go see Erica and work, the hell out. Okay?
Yes.
Also, you can email us at fullcirclepodcastshow@gmail.com for questions, comments, or if you want to be a guest or even a sponsor for an episode. You can also check us out on iTunes and Stitcher. Thank you, and remember, take a stand for something. You have an opinion.
Use it.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Crime.
Let's get it together.
Education.
Let's get it together.
Marriage.
Let's get it together.
Politics.
Let's get it together. Full circle.
Poverty.
Let's get it together.
Race.
Let's get it together. Full circle.